I'm a Christian, but I enjoy listening to Burna Boy. I enjoy listening to Davido. Why can't I listen to Davido and also listen to Don Moen? So let's talk about it.
There are things we don't say out loud, but we feel them, we battle them every day. Faith, doubt, sex, love, identity, depression. It's time we talked about it, all of it. Real talk, no filters, no shame. Let's talk about it. New episodes every week.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Awesome. My name is Obina Ejimogu, aka the Godbacked guy. And if this is your first time on Let's Talk About It or this Godbacked page entirely, please hit the subscription button so that you never miss out on any of our episodes. The essence of this series, Let's Talk About It, is for we young Christians to get to talk about things that we naturally would not talk about publicly. Maybe things that you're afraid to ask, things you're afraid to talk about publicly, ask your pastor about, so that you don't get branded as a bad Christian or get branded as an unserious Christian. So this is a safe space where we get to talk about everything and anything. We've talked about same-sex attraction here as a Christian. We've talked about loss as a Christian. If you have not seen any of those, you can hit. I think there should be something around there where you can click on to go and see it on dealing with loss as a Christian, same-sex attraction as a Christian, different topics, finding your purpose, everything. So, but today we're going to be looking at another thing. And this is a question that a lot of Christians have been asking. A lot of people have asked me. I've even talked about this on my Instagram account. And this is, I'm a Christian, but I enjoy listening to Burna Boy. I enjoy listening to Davido. Why can't I listen to Davido and also listen to Don Moen? So let's talk about it. So that's what we're going to be discussing about today. So I'm a Christian. I want to listen to secular music. Now, I want to talk to you like I'm talking to my brother, my sister, because you're my brother, you're my sister, and I can only be real with you. Do you remember when David in the Bible, King Saul was being disturbed by an evil spirit? And then King Saul asked for somebody to come. So they sent for David to play. Now the Bible says that as David was playing, something started to happen. As David played, the evil spirit left Saul. So every time David played, the evil spirit will leave Saul. Every time David played, the evil spirit will leave Saul. What does that mean? If there is a sound somebody can play, an evil spirit will leave the person. It means that spirits respond to sound. It means that spirits respond to music. There are some vibrations, there are some songs or some strings or some melodies, or depending on the person playing the song, there's a spirit responsible. And the thing is this, because of the kind of person David, every time he's playing that guitar, the presence of God will come down. It called for the presence of God. And because the presence of God is there, evil spirits had to depart. Now, likewise, you need to ask yourself, where those sounds that you are listening to, can you affirm that sound is coming from a godly place? So the problem is not listening to secular music. The problem is you don't know where that sound is coming from. I've heard of a story of a famous musician that, when he wants to write his song, he needs to lock himself up in a certain place. Naked women will surround him, and then as he's looking at them, they are doing stuff with themselves. He gets inspiration to write. Now he writes that, sings it, and you're listening to it. To you, you're just listening to song, but you don't know the spirit around that song that you're listening to. There's even another famous musician we know in Nigeria called Fela. You know how allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not, but there have been stories about how, when the way that he composes the song, there are spirits involved in it, and you're listening to it and you're enjoying it. But what you don't know is that there is a spirit responsible for that. So if there's a song, if you can play a song, there are some tunes that can bring down the presence of God and chase demons away. It means that there's also tunes that you can play that will not be conducive for the presence of God to be there, and it will also invite demons into the house. There are songs, there was this song that was trending. There's something about anxiety and all, and people are singing it, they're chanting it, and then you're wondering why you are being depressed, why you're anxious, why you're having strange dreams. There's this song, when I was still in the world before I gave my life to Christ. There's this song, I used to be a rock song that I would listen to. Then I would lock myself in the room, I would be blasting it. I started painting my nails black. I think one day I'm going to post pictures of those pictures when I used to paint my nails black and all those things. Painting my nails black, depression, I didn't have vision. You're wondering why you always depressed? Why are you always feeling down? And this song, last, everybody go chop breakfast. Look at what you're declaring. That last, everybody will experience heartbreak. And you're singing it and you're wondering why you're always experiencing heartbreak. You're wondering why you're jumping from one relationship to another relationship. When the only song you wake up in the morning singing, at night, afternoon singing, chanting is that last, you will suffer heartbreak. Last, you will suffer heartbreak. Ask yourself then, why are you going through heartbreak? Check what you have been meditating on. Sounds are so powerful because sounds cuts beyond the physical and goes to your soul. And that's why they're so powerful. If you read the Old Testament, you hear when Elijah wanted to prophesy. He said, call me a minister. So as they played, he was vibing. And then from that, he got inspiration and he began to prophesy. And he says that this valley shall be filled. He said, by this time, this valley you shall not see rain, you shall not see wind, but this valley shall be filled with water. And you shall have enough to feed yourself and feed your animals. And just as he said it, it happened. The place was filled with water without rain anywhere, no wind. So, why did he need that? Why did he need to call for a minister to play? Why didn't he just prophesy without the sound? There are some sounds that you hear and you're excited, you want to pray. There are some sounds that you put on when you want to pray, you can't pray, you put it on and you're able to pray. There are some sounds that once you play like this, you will never pray. Why? So the question is not, is it okay to listen to secular? It's not okay to listen to secular. The question is, what do you want? Do you want to carry the presence of God? Do you want to be your home to be an atmosphere where the presence of God is? Do you want to be able to go deeper with God? Then by all means, go for those things that will help you to do that. Go for those things that will help you do that. Don't go for things that will resist. Imagine you finish listening to all these secular songs that are conjoined from some shrines and temples and cults, and you don't know what they do. Sometimes these people, when they make this song, they're high. They'll smoke weed, they'll be high. From that, they now make the song that you want to play as a believer and then go and pray. How? You cannot mix salt water and fresh water. It cannot. So you need to ask yourself, what do you want? But if you're that kind of believer that you don't really care, you just want to mark attendance that you're a Christian, and you don't really care about going deeper with God, you don't really care about wanting to spend more time with God, growing in your spiritual life, all those things, then by all means, nobody will do whatever you want to do. But if what you want is depth with God, you want to grow deeper with God, you want to be able to carry the presence of God, go for those things that enhance it. And guys, spend more time listening to godly songs, secular songs. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. You're listening to that. Imagine you're listening to song. You're driving on your way out from work on a Monday morning, and you're listening to songs that I'm too loaded to feel, or you're listening to songs that powerful songs that motivate you. I know that God is with you. You're Godbacked. If you need, or you're listening to Godbacked No Limits, I'm going to put the link up there. You can go and listen to that song. See, I'm Godbacked. I've got no limits. I can do all things. As you're going, what challenge do you want to face that would disrupt you? But then when you listen to a song that sings, "It's my anxiety, I'm depressed, last, and you're starting your day on a Monday like that, and you're wondering why your week is terrible. Come on, let's tell ourselves the truth. So you be the judge. Is it okay for you to listen to secular music? Based on what I've just shared with you, is it okay? I'm not going to come here and tell you that it's okay, it's not okay. Based on what I've shared with you, what can be your own logical conclusion? Is it okay or is it not okay? And that's it. And let's talk about it. I hope you were blessed by that. If you were blessed by that, please, I'll encourage you to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, hit like, share, comment. All these things helps the algorithm believe that what we're doing here is productive. And if this has blessed you and you want other people to be blessed by this also, this is a way to do it. Share it to people, like, comment, subscribe, and it will help the algorithm push it out there, and more people can come and be blessed and grow. We are all here to grow. No judgment. This is a safe space where we can talk about anything and everything. And if there's anything you want us to talk about in this episode, something that you have always wanted to talk about, but you don't know how to talk about it, or you need answers or clarity to it, and you want us to discuss it here, please go to this email. Let's talk about it at godbacked.org and send your emails there. I'm personally the one, myself and my wife, but I majorly will be the one to receive it and then respond to it. And if I cannot respond to it in the email, if I feel like other people can be blessed by it, I'll come on this platform and talk about it. And of course, anonymously, your name will not be mentioned because just in case. So everything you send to me is private, just between you and I. And I know that as you do so, God will bless you. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. Until we see again, I post like this every Friday, same day, same time. Let's talk about it. Don't miss it. See you in the next one. Your Godbacked.